Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setups for today, the 19th of January. So we are still range bound. They get quite a big red bar yesterday, and if you look at it on the daily, we have a tweezer top here with some structure on the oscillators that we have reversed. We are in an uptrend, so it would be some kind of a pullback, and this is the most logical pullback right here is to 14,683. But the bottom end of this tweezer top is what we need to be paying attention to. So if we start drilling down through the time frames, what we're referring to is this level here. So in other words, on the lower time frames, that tweezer top is a range. We need to see a break below that. We're in a clear uptrend. We're in a range. Pay attention to the oscillators. They are separating at the moment on the 8 hour. They are pointing down, but they're separating, and that is a little bit of a wary situation. So for me, there's still no clear direction. We need to break below or above one of these two levels. You start getting 3 hour, the picture does not change. Still in a strong uptrend. We've got a strong uptrend. We are ranging or consolidating. So we have the opportunity for a move down, and we have the opportunity to move up. The price action on the daily obviously is leading towards a move down. So that is something that you really need to pay attention to right here. If we get down to the 1 hour, we had a mixed bag of things yesterday. So could argue that this is a double top. Just going to put this neckline in there. There's kind of the structure. But for all intents and purposes, we are still above the 155. So we've dropped below the faster moving averages, but the 155 is what indicates our trend. So this is still in an upward trend. So my view still stands. We are in a strong uptrend, and we are moving sideways. We are consolidating. We did get a lower high yesterday. So you can see there's another potential double top bit of structure there, and that neckline is just a little bit lower. Oh, that's the one. And also you could argue that we're starting to form a rounding top. You can see high, higher high, that's ever so slightly lower high, and then a lower high. So if you draw sort of a rounded line across here, you'll see we're getting a rounded top. So this level is critical. That is 15,087. Until that breaks, and even when that does break, we're still above the 155. So even if that does break, we've still got potential for a bounce back to test the top of the range. So we need to get a daily close below this level, 15,087. That would trigger the tweezer top on the daily. So that would validate that tweezer top on the daily. So where does that leave us from an intraday perspective? So yesterday was chaotic. Going into the close here was a retest of the break. So there's a 155 EMA. All the moving averages crossed over the 15-minute oscillator, starting to ease up. So this is my area for a short at the moment, and that is at 15,165. And obviously I would be targeting 15,087. That is the one bit of structure that we have at the moment. We start dropping below 15,087, then I will revert the bullish stand ever so slightly, but it's going to be a pullback in my opinion. And then we would be aiming for this level here at 14,683. So a lot of times, if you're in a long-term trade here and it is you're making money, or even if you were trapped in this area before, I would take profit, wait for a better structure, and then climb back into it. And sorry, I see on the daily there's another little area here which may also offer some support. That's 14,844. But that all hinges on a break below 15,087. Now, with the way the oscillators are looking at the moment, that's becoming, it's not highly unlikely just yet, but it is starting to put doubt in my mind anyway. So still a coin toss. That's the bottom line right now. Still a coin toss. You do have a gap to the upside here as well on the 15, and then you've got all these gaps here as well. But from a 15-minute perspective, this is our line in the sand. So either we reject it, 15,165, and then we re-short off there, looking for the bottom of the range, or we are looking to find support above this. In other words, price gets above, comes back, tests it, moving averages cross over, then we're looking to go long here for the top of the range. So that's kind of the only bit of structure that I can see that is going to give us a valid entry. Trying to second guess the daily at the moment is pointless. You need daily confirmation before you actually get that price action confirmed. Okay, so that's kind of my view for today. We are still sideways, all intents and purposes, but we do have a little bit of structure here on the 15-minute that would be worthwhile taking in. And even looking at it on the 5-minute this morning, you will see there will be structure. So just allows you to get a little bit tighter entries. So there is the level that we're paying attention to. So it could be 15.157 as well on the 5-minute. Okay, so that is my view for today. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Cheers for now.